even beat me to the bubbles, babe. You got me before the bubbles. Welcome in. Good to see you. Lucinda. Genesis, good to see you, babe. After party. Hey, how are you? Good to see you like that. Hey, final detail, good to see you. Don't forget to push the like button. John, good evening from Louisville. Welcome in from Kentucky. Don't mind me. That's a new picture, darling. Somebody said I had to remind people of who I was, so I threw that one up on there too. Hey, Mark, how are you? But thank you for noticing. I appreciate that. Hey, John. I'm doing pretty good. How about you? Hey, Red River, good to see you, sweetheart. America, always my rose and my butterfly. Yeah, welcome in. Y'all are always welcome, you know that. You're forever blowing bubbles. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, Patrick. Yeah, and you know I love you too, Red River. And again, you're a pretty good hug giver. Hazel, I haven't seen you in ages. How are you been doing, babe? Go ahead, try to pop the bubbles. Do it up. I'm sorry. I'd be lost without my bubbles. I don't know, John. The night is young. It's only been 3 minutes. Give us some news. Give us some time. Jeff Taylor. There's my Jeff Taylor. How are you, sweetheart? Good to see you. Stop chewing on my phone. I'm telling you guys, it's my phone. I'm sorry. I really am. I'm going to have to figure it out. Today just wasn't a day for me to figure it out. Today was a day of sitting home and just remembering. Today was my mom's birthday. So I stayed home and looked at pictures and videos and did all that sort of thing. So it was just not a going out day. It was a good day, though. It was a good day. Hello to you, 994, and welcome to our balcony. Right, don't you, Hazel? At the end of the night, there's nothing better. There's my beaver. There's my beaver. Oh, thank you, Jeff. I appreciate that. Oh, Red River. That's what we like doing here at night, Hazel. We like to chill, you know, have some fun. No drama, no BS. Just have a little fun, you know? Bullshit, talk, laugh. Talk about what happened today. What videos we might have missed, all that fun stuff. Shut up, Beaver. One of these days. One of these days, right? This is why we love our beaver, right? That was just for you, darling. What are you calling me a rat for? One of these days, I'll get you. Or, since it's getting to be around that time of the world, or that time of the year, I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too. Thinking of shortening your handle, 6 Estate AZ or something like that. Oh, that'd be good, 6. I don't know, right? I think it was like an AOL thing, 994. First, you know, it's always good to see you, sweetheart. That's right. Fondle that like button. Ah, Beaver, I beat you to it, darling. Come on. Anybody that's older than, I don't even know how old, you all remember that AOL disc that we got in the mail? How exciting it was when you had mail. Come on. So what does the 6th Estate stand for, 6th Estate? See, Red River, you're special too. Genesis is good. 500 hours, free hours of AOL. I remember that. And then it was like $19.99 a month or something. And the dial-up, right? Oh, my daughter used to get so mad. Actually, I'd get pissed off at her. Hey, Nomad. I tried catching you this morning, darling, but as soon as you got on, you got off. Wait a minute. That didn't sound too good, did it? Okay, we'll replay that in my head for later. Man, I've been thinking about you. How you been doing? I loved that picture you sent me. Where are you at now, Matt? Mike Jones, you know it's always good to see you. Oh gosh, I can't even remember what my name was on AOL. You're in Wyoming. Oh. The life you have. Hey, Gray Dude. How are you, sweetheart? It's always good to see you. And since you're here, we'll do a little puff puff pass for our friends, right? That have got passed on. Gray Dude. Hey, is this Pen or is this Honey Pie? Which one is it? Well, welcome in, whichever one you are. I love you both. Yeah, it has a way of doing that. It can do that to you. So Black Label, y'all caught up in all your editing? It's always nice to see you. What? You said that you had a lot of editing to do. I said, are you all caught up on your editing? I may be blurring, I may be slurring a little bit. I had a couple glasses of wine for my mom. Tron, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Rick, welcome in. That's about it, 994, right? I wake up, I look at my phone, see what messages I have. Hey, country gal, good to see you, sweetheart. I'm doing better. Thanks for asking. I appreciate it, sweetheart. I really do. Alaska lady. Hey, hey, hey. Aw, hello, sunshine. That's so sweet. You know what I forgot to tell y'all yesterday? I got a phone call from somebody yesterday who wants to come out and visit Chicago. I wonder who that might be. I'll give you a hint. Well, first you guess it, then I'll give you a hint. Herb? Yeah, he's my new best friend, I guess, I hear. I hear he has nothing but kind things to say about me. I don't know why. No. We're going to visit a Scientology building. Does that give you any clues? I don't tease anybody, Beaver. What you see is what you get. Yeah, Penn, you got it, babe. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah. He's checking with his boss tonight. So I told him I'd show him part of Chicago. He told me that he'd show me the gay part of Chicago. So I guess I'll finally get to go to my gay nightclub, huh? Look for hidden cameras. No kidding. He better look for hidden cameras in my house if he thinks he's staying here. But it should be fun. He and a few others. Denise, he teased me all the time. I'm stating Black Label teases his followers by saying he will do a live. Uh-oh. But then I either miss his live or he just odes a video of him being live. Did you miss this week when Granite was live? He was there. And he's done some live. He did some live when he was in Texas. And he has done some cop watching. That's right, Pen. You gotta ring that bell, babe. Jill, it's good to see you. Nanya. Nanya, Nanya. Now you're gonna tickle the button. Tickle the button, fondle the button, smash the button. Do whatever y'all want to do to the button. Just do something to that button, eh? Even give me a thumbs down. That'll do it. Plus, didn't I hear you right, Black Label? Didn't you say that you just got a new scanner and a camera? You'll be going out there pretty soon, I'm sure. A police scanner, not just what button am I using? Hey, Pippi, it was really good talking to you the other day, sweetheart. Are you still there, Black Label, or did I miss you? I'm telling you, that guy jumps around from room to room. Beaver, that was very sweet. Hugs to you, Pippi. More pics? More pics of what, Matt? I'm invited to where? Where am I invited? Wait a minute. Okay, I think I might have said his name twice, so we'll say it one more time. Black Label, are you still out there? Yeah, hugs to you too, Chill. You know we love you. Black Label is like who? Chuck. Where is he over here? Yeah, you just never know where he is, right? He's teasing. He's a pretty good teaser, I'll tell you that. Ooh, that 994 would do a lot of good. I won't say that I've never thought about that at all, being in the law enforcement community and all. I am. I think I have 2 more days left on my antibiotics still. Sure, Beaver, go right ahead. See what happens. I'm assuming he's the type that, oh, 6th Estate. I'm going to go to the one that I belong to. Or at least I did belong to. I'm sure my name has been blackballed out of the book. Love to have me where? Alright, we're going to do it again. Only we're going to do it the magic way, right? Okay, somebody 3 times, right? Black Label, Black Label, Black Label. Okay. That was kind of an evil way to call somebody. I really hope he doesn't answer to that one. Ah, fuck. Ah, there we go, there we go. Click your heels together. Sweetheart, I don't have shoes. I'm not clicking any of my heels together. They asked you a question, Black Label. I just don't remember what it was. Oh, I know what I said. I said that you just got a new police scanner, and I know that you talked to Daniel about a camera, so I said that I'm sure you'll be going out and doing your own thing soon, too. That's what I said. Going with the Candyman chant. Oh, Country Gal, I'm so sorry, sweetheart. I hope you feel better. Hey, Sue. How are you, sweetheart? Good to see you. Sue worked very hard today, guys. That'd be like telling Black Label to watch Bible Blast. Your husband wants me to remind you that he likes his nipples pinched with clamps. Interesting. I'm not sure who you're talking to, but interesting. Black Label, what time are you going live tomorrow? Nanya says Sue. Mason Lodges full of cops, judges, politicians, with the plates arriving and leaving and cause a shitstorm. Believe me, 994, it is on my list. I certainly will, Country Gal, but I just have to tell you, I'm really, really far behind with my stuff, just to let you know. We need some mass audits of a lot of places, I'll tell you. Goodbye, 994. Has anybody seen 994 before? Tell them about the bolo on you. Oh, yes. When Sue was at SWAP today at the courthouse, they had a, since she is on that community service, they had a bolo to watch out for her, probably because she's such a troublemaker. You all know how she is. o'clock. That would be 5 o'clock for me, Black Label. They better give you a FOIA. That's right. They need the FOIA for you. All you have to do, it's about you. It's in the courthouse. You should. Finding the truth. It's good to see you, sweetheart. And I don't know why, but my phone is actually working tonight. And I did reset it. I did do a few things that a friend told me to try to do, and I did it. So hopefully that did it. Oh, country gal. Beaver, be nice to country gal. Everybody's complaining about your early time there, Black Label. But if they want to see it, they'll see it. Country girl knows I love them. Okay, as long as they know. By the way, what, Phil? That's right, it would be 3 o'clock on the West Coast. You're right. Hey, Stan, honey, it's good to see you, sweetheart. I hope you're feeling better. I'm getting there, Mark. I'm getting there. Today was a big day for me. It was a big day for me. Actually, the past week has been a big week for me. I grew in leaps and bounds. Uh-oh, my neighbor just came out to walk the dog. What video was that, Sue? Hey, Beaver, I thought the same thing, darling. Oh, where friendly, Aurora police came out to greet us individually. That was only last night. That's hard to believe. Okay, guys, that guy was funny as hell, though, wasn't he? Running in like that. Oh, my gosh. I'll never forget that. Our boy, good to see you, sweetheart. How are you holding up? That was 2 nights ago. No, that just goes to show you. What do you think, we scared him? I thought he was excited. Chi-Town. We were just talking about you tonight, me and Sue. Yeah, I did. I said his ex-flex kicked in. But I thought he got excited, you know? It was like a kid, you know, when they see Dad pull up in the driveway, they run in to tell Mom, Mom, Dad's home. So he, like, ran in to let them all know that the cops were all out there. That's what I was thinking, too. Eastern Kentucky Accountability. How are you, sweetheart? Good to see you. I think we all need to have, like, some kind of a meetup, right? like once a year. Maybe in the winter where it'll be nicer out. Right? Don't you think that'd be a great idea? I mean, obviously we couldn't have the whole nation, but maybe we can have quadrants or something. Are you kidding, Lucinda? They've been telling me for 6 months they're going to give me a ginger emoji, and I still haven't gotten one. If they don't give me one pretty soon, I think I'm going to file a discrimination suit. What do you think about that? No orgies, no orgies. Just good times and good people, good food, maybe some good alcohol, and maybe some good audits. We could have all kinds of fun. You go pee after you get off Storm Hunter. I'm glad. So good to see. Oh, Paul, it's good to see you, sweetheart. How are you? An orgy doesn't have to be sexual. You're absolutely right. My mind was in the gutter. Forgive me. You're down with the orgy? I figured you would be, so. Well, we could probably have like two separate rooms, right? I'm sure they'll give it to us. Wouldn't it be Eastern? I'm going to have to put my thinking cap on and think about that, right? You can play Twister with Sue. I'll just take pictures. Sasquatch, how are you, sweetheart? Alaska lady, always good to see you, too. You know, but seriously, you know, if you have half a year to save up for it, there's no reason why we couldn't do that. I see no reason why we couldn't do it. Oh, man, Six Estate. You know what happened last time I was on a slip and slide? Let's put it this way. Something slipped and something slid, and it wasn't a pretty picture. It's not my rings, it's my nails. I've got to trim them tomorrow. I'm sorry. Thank you, Alaska lady. Me too. It's true, Sasquatch. It's true. Being around Sue and, Pink Hammer Magic, they've just corrupted my poor innocent mind. Paul, thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that. You know I do. And it was great talking to you the other day, babe. And I'm still waiting for my postcards, people. I come on here, I talk to you, I spill my guts, I go out there, and have I guilted you enough? Good, send me a postcard, damn it. I'm glad, Paul. I'm glad. West Central Indiana Cop Watch. Hello to you. We were just talking about a get-together. How about that? No slip and slides off a cliff, dude. They did. They corrupted my poor little mind. I was listening to, like I said, I was remembering my mom tonight, so I was um, listening to a lot of her old country music and stuff. And part of one of the songs on there was about how, uh, this poor housewife was home all day and took care of her husband, took care of her family, took care of everybody, and then all of a sudden she just took off. And I thought how freeing that would be, right? Hey, wait a minute, that is me. I can take off. I can go wherever I want to go now. Beaver, if you keep talking about weed without sending me some, I'm going to smash you one. Bob, it's always good to see you, babe. Always good to see you. Yeah, I know. I'm not clumsy at times. I'm clumsy all the time. No Ant Farm. Thank you so much. No Ant Farm. Yes, send me a postcard. Thank you, Lucinda. Come on. I've gotten 3 so far. Plus a lovely letter and a lovely card. And lovely quail eggs. And Chuck got to some memory cards. People have been wonderful, but I want some postcards, damn it. You better double down for me. You got a houseboat, Beaver? You got a houseboat? We'll meet up right now, babe. I know, right, Storm Hunter? I prefer the dark. Oh, Matt, you hush. And then we have little old Matt here who could be sending me hundreds of postcards from where he is. And never did I get a 1 from him. How about that? Right, James Freeman. I haven't been to Balcony Chat in a while. I'm here, but not here. 30 seconds more of... There you go, James. Do your 30 seconds, darling. If you had a houseboat, you'd have been here. It is. It's James Freeman. Are you still here, Black Label? Black Label. Great videos, by the way, James. You got some stuff coming up, huh? You're watching your case there, and I'm watching the case here. I'm waiting to see what's going to happen. I've been watching the court cases, and it's Van Dyke. I don't know what's going to happen to this guy, I'm telling you. Yeah. Ben lurks. We all know he lurks. He and his drone, right? No, Mark, thank you. You're very sweet. And I absolutely, James, if you're still here, I absolutely love that picture of, I won't say her name, but of your daughter on the swing. That was adorable. I fucking love that. Sarah, welcome in, sweetheart. It's good to see you. It's good to see you, babe. How are you doing, sweetheart? See, that's just it. You just never know who's going to pop in here, do you? Good morning, my bloody neighbors are rowing again and woke me up. Oh, are they yelling loud? I'm sorry, they're calling out corruption. Good to see you. He's probably feeding the baby or doing something. That guy's a busy, busy guy. Ah, of course, cards are a rip-off. Alright, Matt. You're always sweet. You're right, Mark. You are always sweet. Seriously, James, that picture was gold. Sarah is an awesome belly of strawberries. Okay, Nunya. That's an interesting thing. James, you missed it. Merv made his appearance in my room the other night. She did a couple live streams today. I talked to her. She's doing well. Yeah, I know, right, James? But I was very nice, like I always am. I told people just to let him spout what he was going to spout, and actually, he was very polite. No, not yet, James, but I'm sure that's going to be on the horizon. I don't know why, but he's always been nice to me so far. Even when I attacked him in his room when he went after both you and Ben, and I told him he was, what I thought about him. He's never gone off on me yet. I know, I haven't pissed him off yet. Just give me time. I usually piss people off with enough time anyway, right? How's the littlest Freeman doing, James? I almost texted the other day to find out, but I just wanted to make sure. Who's Merb? That's an interesting question. Aww. Is she walking? Yeah. Oh my gosh, your hands. Oh my God, James, you are in so much trouble now. I'm telling you, out of all your kids, she's the one that has that James Freeman sparkle in her eye. You're in trouble with that one. The one that's baking still, I was talking about, yes, but I was also speaking of your youngest born. He is a family law attorney calling out corruption that likes to think that he knows about civil rights. That's about all I can say. I know, right? Thank you, James, for those Dallas streams. We appreciate it. And when the Laquan McDonald stuff starts coming closer, closer to towards the end, I'll be down there too. It's getting pretty wild down there already, though. He does. You're right, James. He does. He wants the state to have ultimate power. Beaver, you don't touch that beard. You touch that beard, that rock star wife of his is liable to cut your head right off with those trimmers. Hey, there were snipers on the roof when we were in Chicago, too. They're all over. I can text it to you, James, too. I've got it. Hey, Libertas, how are you? Good to see you, babe. Welcome in. I gotta give the bubbles a rest, guys, so they don't freeze my screen. There we go. Is that what you call it, Nanya? I mean, the thing is there's times when he really does have some very interesting things to say. But he definitely has, like, this immense hatred for both, for two people that I care about, James and Ben. So I usually go at it with him about that, but Bradley, I have no idea why it's in your recommendations, sweetheart. This is just a balcony chat where we sit and we chat and we talk about civil rights and what type of videos went on today. We're a police accountability and transparency group. Government accountability and transparency group, I should say. Oh, that would be fun, wouldn't it, finding the truth? Thank you, calling out corruption. I'm pretty fond of it myself. I'm really liking it. And my friend Diana, who sent me a certificate to go get my nose done, I'll be getting done this week. There you go, Diana. I love you. Thank you. Yeah. James, Matt always cracks me up, and he always sends the best pictures, too. Lady Diana, as for your favorite saying, you're going to have Sue say that. Because although I love when you say it, that's not usually in my vocabulary that I talk to the cops unless they really, really get me going. Hey, James Freeman, we were just talking about an activist get-together. We can have Bunny Boots in one section doing his drama Discord. The big calling out corruption. There you go. James is my favorite libertarian. I've learned quite a bit from him. I did see Furry's video earlier. I missed her second one because, to be honest, I took my medicine and I fell asleep. Video. Nanya, my favorite color is purple. No, James, that's why we were talking about insurance or something, you know? Alright, don't tell anybody. And James, cover your ears so you don't hear this, so you swelled. But in all honesty, he is my favorite. He really is. I've always loved him since he came on. But well, that just adds to it. Right, it would raise awareness. I Yeah, lavender. I used to, they're all around my house, lavender and lilacs. One day if I ever have a house again, that's what I'll do. I hear you, darling. I certainly do. Beaver, I don't really want to talk about that nonsense, you know. I mean, people are going to talk. I found a new video about me out there. Interesting. So people are always going to talk. They're always going to make videos. They're always going to do their nonsense. But I sure as shit don't see those people out there with a camera. I don't see them out there with a picket sign. I don't see them out there on a peace watch, and I certainly don't see them on a protest. So you know what I feel about them. You know, they can go fuck off. That's right, haters gonna hate. I guess he couldn't find footage of me being tased, so he was asking people. He was telling people that he would pay them if they would have footage of me being tased or hurt, which is a lovely thing, don't you think? I know, right? They don't leave their mom's basement. Well, they do when the Hot Pockets have to cool down, but other than that, that's about it. Beaver, it was a lot of fun, but you can always tell when there's alcohol involved with adults, can't you? And hey, Greg, how are you? What's his name? Joe Schaefer? I think Joe Schaefer, something like that. Joe Schaefer. It was kind of cute because he plugged in all three videos. Where one of the videos were of me being tased. One was a video of Captain Vegan calling me a crackhead, and somebody else was calling me a hooker. It was all in one video. It was all very, very entertaining. Their editing skills need to be improved upon, though. You're funny, Nanya. They do, James. They do. They absolutely do. It doesn't bother me, though. It did in the beginning. It doesn't anymore. Yep, a crackhead hooker. In fact, the funny thing is, though, not just a hooker, I'm a stripper, too. In the one video, they have me on a stripper pole where I fall off the stripper pole, which is really the only realistic thing in the video because, believe me, if I was on a stripper pole, I'd fall off of it. I think it's my phone, James. I'm having problems with my phone. Last night, it wouldn't go live. So I'm assuming it's my phone, which is really pissing me off because my phone's only 6 months old. I'm going to have to bring it in and get it checked out. Luckily, I have a good guy on my side with Chi-Town Citizen. He'll hook me up. I'd work the hell out of it, all right. I'd work the hell out of it falling off of it straight on my ass. Although they say it's very good exercise. The only exercise with me would be for the paramedics coming in and having to carry my ass out. Ah, there you are, Chi-Town. You heard me give you a shout-out, didn't you, darling? I know, when I was on the iPad last night, they said it sounded good, but I just heard that there's a new microphone for the iPad, or I'm sorry, for the iPhone. I was watching, I think ThinkPad this morning, so I'm going to have to check that out too. Beaver. Yeah, you're funny. You'd be surprised. I'm heavier than I look. I am 5'7", you know. Besides, James, as much as I hate to admit it, I still remember that picture of you in your lovely bikini. Um, as much as you work that stripper pole, darling, you might have to get a day job. You know I love you. Just saying. I'm not fingering any mic holes. I'm not fingering anything. Thank you so much. I look taller on camera? No, I'm 5'7". That's right. Chi-Town Citizen got a good old hug of me. He knows how I'm built. Good for you, Lord. But that's okay because let's see. Out of this room, you see James Freeman's got a hug for me. Who else? Who else? You are not built with 3 legs, James. You are not built with 3 legs. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to inform you, darling, you're not. And I got my Chi-Town Citizen hug, right? And my Red River, who was in here a minute ago, and Sasquatch. And pretty soon, Lucinda's going to be in, so she'll get my hug too. I haven't got it in me yet to start hugging the cops, but I'm thinking maybe I should start doing that too, right? Have respect. Have respect. Mrs. Freeman is a rock star, and I love her to death. Good night, Alaska lady. Sweet dreams, sweetheart. Don't give James any asparagus. Seriously, I'm thinking, we don't have that many. I know James started taking a couple pictures with cops. I'm starting to think maybe I should start asking if I can get pictures with them. I'm serious. I'm really serious. I'm not really serious about the hugging part. I've hugged a cop in uniform. It's not very comfortable, believe me. Belle gives the best hugs, Matt. She really does. She gives awesome hugs. As does Johnny 50, as does, Mrs. 50. Boomer gives out great hugs. As y'all can tell, I'm a big old hugger. I crave human touch. I need to have it. Yeah, I know. With that new camera, I can actually pinpoint in on their name tag. It's amazing. No, I'm not mad at Mark. He knows that. I spoke to him today. I didn't speak to many people. It was only my family today because it was a family remembrance day, but I did speak to him. And it's very possible, guys, me and Chi-Town Sue are looking for maybe a nice, fun audit to do tomorrow. Anybody got any ideas? Good night, Mr. Anakin. I didn't even see you come in, darling. I'm so sorry I missed you. Please don't think I'm rude. Have a good night, babe. Beaver, I was a greeter at church, and I hugged everybody. Nobody complained. No, we're never mad. Although, I will say I didn't get any complaints about it, but you can always tell when you go to when you go to hug a person that's not a hugger. uh, they stand off a little too far back. But y'all know me, I just reach in and hug them anyway, no matter what. Good night, calling out corruption. It's great to see you again. Welcome in, and you know you're welcome in anytime, sweetie. The soul is best. What are idols? What are idols? I knew we'd get one in tonight. What are idols, dude? Yeah. Well, Chi-Town, you could get both of those, right? Within, I'm trying to think of where you live, within a 45-minute drive. Cop watching isn't always exciting. Ask James, he'll tell you. Many times he sits in that car waiting and waiting and waiting. You just never know. Oh, there you go, Jill. I don't let go either, darling. Yeah, we have White Castle. We sure do. And if you're talking about my candles being idle, no, they're just light, dude. That's right. All three of them within the past 6 months. We get our Centurion. We have our Black Sheep. And we have our Wild Trapper. Remember all three of them, guys. Beaver, my arms never have to reach around all of anybody. All I have to reach around is some of you to hug. Sasquatch is a big dude. I couldn't reach around all of him. But he sure hugged the stuffing out of me. Pretty much lifted me off the ground. Behave yourself, Texas GT. Behave yourself. Some of your third leg. I won't reach around any of your third leg, darling. I will reach around your third child, though. Pick that cutie pie right up. Storm Hunter, if you were here, I'd hug you, babe. I know, Chill. I was just talking to him, that's why. You know, it's funny. Both Wild Trapper and and Black Sheep I talked to the night before. They were gone. You know, you got to earn it. It's not too hard to get it. It's hard to keep it. Remember that, Murph. And remember that, Greg. I don't know who you're saying is sweet, but thank you. Yeah, 2.5. That's what they say, James. I don't know. It's been a long time. I forget. James is being James. He's being up at night. He's waiting for that baby to cry. Although I hear all her teeth are coming in now, right? I know, Phil. That was a terrible night for me. Thank you for that. Lots of teeth. Well, you better watch it. Better watch it. I'm telling you, out of all of those three, so far, she's going to be your handful. I'm telling you, darling, she's going to be your handful. I see that glint in her eyes. And I see the way that she has every one of you manipulated around that little finger. And whoever walks in the door also. She's super bossy. I wonder where she gets that from. Good night, Storm Hunter. Now, Beaver, why would I answer you what kind of underwear I wear? Give me one good reason why I should answer that, and I'll answer you. One good reason. James Freeman says that he does, see? James says he does commando. Oh, he wants to know what he prefers. He wears. I asked what I prefer. Okay, wait a minute. What do I prefer that I wear, or what do I prefer that my man wears? You're confusing me. Because again, remember guys, it's been a while. Hi, T-Dog. How are you? Good to see you. Welcome in. He hasn't given me a good reason, so you don't have to worry, Mark. And he hasn't answered me if he was talking about what I wear, about what other people wear either. Yes, Greg, I am being careful about what I say, sir. Beaver, I would love it. I've got a picture of Josh in the bubble bath. Why not have a picture of that too, right? Illinois Patriot, welcome, 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 darling. Good to see you. Don't be talking about my beaver that way. There we go again. You got me again on it, Beaver. Got me again. It is great to be single. Gatorade will give you kidney stones. Diesel, I'm getting over pneumonia, so the doctor told me to drink as much Gatorade in the next few days as possible. Thongs are fine as long as they fit you fine, guys. Just don't be wearing a thong there, Beaver, that doesn't fit you right. Just be natural, Beaver. Just be natural. Show everyone what God gave you. Just, if I were you, if you're going to put that on the postcard, I would probably stick that in an envelope first, darling. Just an idea. Just an idea. Chi-Town. Chi-Town's gonna come with me to some haunted house, guys. Nobody else will go with me. Everybody else around here is a bunch of wusses. Diana. You know why? Because we don't worry about that drama bullshit. We're just having fun. I'm glad I'm single too, Boyd. Kinda single. Married under the eyes of God, but separated for 3.5 years, so, and soon to be divorced, so there we go. Single enough. I think some people are just more liable to get kidney stones than others, guys. I'm sure, chill. No problem. Texas will be on my way. Sarah Cove Accountability, good to see you. Yeah, no, passing any kind of stones is no good. Alright, guys. I'm telling you. We talk about MERB, we talk about commando, about thongs, and now we're talking about kidney stones. I'm sure we've just lost quite a few of our lurkers, so good job, guys. I'm proud of y'all. About the same here, Denise. I've paid for half of the divorce. Yeah, I know how that goes, right? Yes, I'm here, Greg. I'm always here. Did your ex turn to men? I just don't see how in the world anyone would let a red-headed bombshell out the door. But that can be kept your secret. Aw, Beaver, you're very sweet. And no, he didn't turn to men. He just likes lots and lots of different women. Lots of different women. And when you're a cop, that really comes easy to you because you have a lot of women that come on to you. You wouldn't believe some of the ways that people answer the door when they call policemen. Believe me, I've heard the stories. Not sure, Fair, not sure. Rude Dog, good to see you, sweetheart. I haven't seen you in a minute, right? I'm doing okay. Thanks for asking. I hope you're doing good, too. Chi-Town, do you sneak? I just said I wasn't sure. Cop Denise is kicking your ass. There's a cop kicking my ass. Where's that at? I'd like to know. Hey, Mark, good to see you. I don't know, most of these cops seem a little bit intimidated. Sub to everybody that's in here, guys. Sub to Rude Dog, sub to everybody. I get 2 tonight. Freedom Fighter, welcome in, sweetheart. Good to see you. Haven't seen you for a while. Michigan Mister, I'm doing well. I'm doing much better, thank you. Only 1.5, I think, days left in my antibiotics. Maybe 2. Maybe 2. Just talking about, Sue and I talking about doing an audit tomorrow, trying to find someplace to go do, because she can't do police stations. And she really likes data centers. But I love airports. And that was my sweet friend Zoe who told me all about those, and she was right. Alright guys, my battery's going out on here. I'm sure my phone is dying. You know, this really sucks. How much do you pay for a phone now, right? I think my phone cost almost $900 is what my phone cost. And it's only been 6 months, and yet I'm having problems with it. It drives me crazy. I've got to figure out what the hell's going on with it, or they can figure it out. But first I have to get rid of all the stuff that's on my phone, because there's lots of things that I don't want anybody seeing. Alright guys, you know I love you. Thanks for coming in. Always be kind, and always, always record the police. I love you guys. Good night. I love you too, babe.